Hello, folks. This is going to be Dragon Ball Super Chapter 60. And I got to say, this chapter was pretty good indeed. And I'm loving where the direction of this chapter is going. So, there was three different scenes we have here anyway. So, we got Goku and Moro, the actual fighting scene anyway. And we've also got another interesting little scenes, which is actually on the God Planet with Mirrors and Whis and Beerus even interacting a little bit. So that's gonna, yeah. So I thought that was the most interesting part of the whole chapter, to be honest, because as the fight between Goku and Moro goes on, the Goku strategy in this is pretty much to go all out and use his full strength because he doesn't have much time because of how and stamina consuming the sign form is. So and Moro is kind of doing the same to match up to Goku's strength anyway. But as the fight goes on, we can clearly see that Goku no longer has the upper hand, and he's going to lose eventually because he just can't keep up with Moro. And what's interesting is how different Whis and Meris's reactions are, because as we can see that Goku's losing, Meris he's really agitated, and he wants to help. You can clearly see he wants to help, and he's worried that Meris is going to win, and I mean Moro is going to win, and he's going to eat so many planets, and he wants to stop Moro pretty much. But obviously because he's an angel, he's not really allowed to do stuff like that. And let me find that little segment where he is reminded anyway. Okay, let me give me a second. So what what I'm trying to say is yeah, we can see that Meris is really upset that Goku's losing this badly, and in this one point he's got his eyes closed, he's got his head on his hands, and also Beerus, he's not showing that much emotions either, but I we can kind of see that Beerus is kind of upset about this as well because even though he's not supposed to, I'm pretty sure he does like Goku and Vegeta, and he doesn't really want them to die. But being the god of destruction, he can't really do anything. And I guess the way he's coping with it is he asks Whis to cook him some food because he wants to eat something tasty anyway. But guessing from his facial reactions, we can see that Beerus is also kind of upset about this. And what's more is Whis, being the older angel, he says, "Can I help you?" At this rate, the Earth, because Mimiris, he's pretty much really worried about the Earth. He's talking about how the Earth and so many planets will be destroyed. But this is where the interesting part is, where Whis, being the older angel, the more wise angel, he says that the birth and death of planets is simply a part of the great long cycle of the process. Excessive meddling on our parts would affect the natural flow of those matters, which is not necessarily a good thing. So it's interesting because Maris not being he's an angel, but he seems like a rookie angel. He's using his own personal feelings, and this could be a deciding factor in this arc. Maybe he does interfere, but he knows he shouldn't interfere, but he wants to. And but what's more is what's it called? Beerus could interfere. That's what he says as well. But the angels are not to interfere, so he needs to know his place as well. So back to the real fight. Yeah, it looks like Goku's getting his ass beat by Moro anyway. But it looks like Vegeta's gonna come to the rescue this time, so that's gonna be quite interesting to see as well. But if we go back to Vegeta's his little arc anyway. So what's happening is he's obviously mastered his training and he wants to go there, but being he's so short on time, he has to master Ultra Instinct. And what's interesting is how quickly he masters Ultra Instinct because of his he's called a prodigy, but he's actually the product of hard work because that's always been the difference between Vegeta and Goku. Whereas Goku's always been about natural talent, and Goku works hard as well, but Vegeta's always been about just pure hard work because that's the kind of guy he is. I mean, they both work hard, but Vegeta works harder. That's what I'm trying to say. And he seems to master instant transmission instantly, and he locks onto Goku's signature, and he comes just in the nick of time. But it's kind of funny that he calls it Goku's signature move because he doesn't really plan on using it anyway. And this is quite interesting because I've been waiting years for this to happen in Dragon Ball Super. Anyway, every arc I wanted Vegeta to be the main guy, and this there has been times close where Vegeta looks like he could be the main guy for the arc. Like when he was against Frieza, he looked like he was gonna win, but Goku kind of stepped in and took his thunder anyway. And so this might be Vegeta's time to shine because I want Vegeta to take the W because Dragon Ball has always been very formulaic in a sense that every other side character will lose to the main villain, and Goku has to be the one. He has to be the one to beat him. And ever since Dragon Ball Super started, it's always been the Goku and Vegeta show, with Vegeta always losing to the main villain. So this might be the chance for Vegeta to finally win. But I don't know. I really hope he does, but there is a good chance that he might not. Anyway, but I want to see what Vegeta's powers is anyway, because apparently he's learned a far superior technique of his own. And when he does transform, he transforms into a Super Saiyan Blue mode. But this looks like the not the regular Super Saiyan Blue mode, but the one in the anime where he's kind of like I don't know, like little buff as well. So I want to see what this Super Saiyan Blue can do. I want to see how Vegeta versus Mora is going to go down, and it's going to be quite interesting to see indeed. And I can't wait to see what the next chapter holds in store for us. But yeah, that was it from me, and hopefully Vegeta can get this W. Bye.